Thank you guys for joining another video by Newsbits. Today we're going to look at a tragedy of a Uber Eats driver who was carjacked, tased with a taser or stun gun, and then ended up dying as part of this incident. So we get the title from NBC News. Two teen girls charged in carjacking. Car that left DC Uber Eats driver dead. The 13 to 15-year-olds have been charged with felony murder and armed carjacking. So, Uber Eats delivery driver, described by relatives as hard-working Pakistani immigrant. Grandfather was killed in a crash after officials said it was carjacked by two girls in D.C. The 13 to 15-year-old girl, who have not been identified because they're minors, allegedly used a stun gun on the driver on Tuesday, causing him to crash his car. When respondents arrived at the scene about a block from the park, they found the victim suffered life-threatening injuries and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. 66 years old. He was a hard-working immigrant who came to the U.S. to build a better life for himself and his family. The loss for his family is immeasurable, understandably so, and the two teenage girls have been charged with murder. So Anwar is, and I don't even know if I said his name properly, so I want to make sure that we say his name, Mohammed Anwar. So Anwar is survived by a wife and two children in the U.S. and an adult son and four grandchildren in Pakistan, according to his family. So this guy, comes over to America to, seek different opportunities, and it gets cut short because the state of our country is leading to children with stun guns trying to carjack an Uber Eats driver. I don't know if their motivation was the, $10 worth of food he was carrying, or they were just looking for something, to post on social media. But whatever the motivation could have been, it seems very sad. And that proper parenting can hopefully help avoid these kinds of things. So we're gonna watch a video. There's some footage of right after the scene. So we're gonna give this 2-minute video a watch, and then get on with our weekend.
Mourning the loss of a Springfield, Virginia man who died after this carjacking yesterday near Nats Park. The victim has been identified as 66-year-old Mohammed Anwar. Two teenage girls now facing a slew of charges, including felony murder and armed carjacking. News 4's Corey Smith spoke with Anwar's family and a witness who captured the final moments of the violent confrontation.
Cell phone video taken high above N Street Southeast shows the immediate aftermath of the crash. The blurred, motionless figure at the top of your screen is Mohammed Anwar. Police say he was in the 1200 block of Van Street Southeast Tuesday afternoon when two teenage girls armed with a taser carjacked him. A witness told News 4 Anwar struggled with the teens before his gray sedan crashed into a parked car and flipped over on its side. The 66-year-old died at the hospital. A statement from Anwar's family to News 4 says they're, quote, devastated by this senseless crime. Mohammed Anwar was a father, a grandfather, a husband, a brother, and uncle, beloved by many here in the U.S. and in Pakistan. The loss for his family is immeasurable. The same video shows National Guard troops who were in the area pull the two girls, ages 13 and 15, from the car. They've both been charged with felony murder and armed carjacking. Today, they made their first appearance in juvenile court.
As far as the kids go, I just think that's really disturbing.
Due to safety concerns, we won't use this man's real name, but he lives nearby and captured the end of the violent ordeal. Just the latest carjacking reported in D.C.
Well, it seems like lately people are getting more aggressive. They're starting to get out of their places and have this pent-up energy from the last year. That's more brazen.
Anwar moved to the U.S. from Pakistan in 2014. Like so many immigrants, he just wanted a chance to make a better life for his family. That's what he was doing Tuesday afternoon, driving for Uber Eats in order to put food on his own table. His family, both here and abroad, now forced to move on without him, left only with confusion, shock, and anger. In the district, Corey Smith, News 4.
Alright guys, that's going to conclude it for today. Just wanted to share this tragedy and hopefully encourage us all to tell our loved ones we love them even more often, and make sure we don't take any day for granted. Thank you and have a great weekend, guys.